Hi, my name is Matthew Krimak. I'm the president of Lastminute.com. Well, as a .com pioneer, we transformed the way people bought flights, hotels and leisure experiences forever back in 1998. In fact, Lastminute.com was an iconic brand in this .com era finance. It was part of history, really, back for the United Kingdom. We started out by offering 5-star hotels, 5-star value at 3-star prices. And 13 years on, we're proud to be able to do the same today. In 2012, we're getting back to our roots as the last-minute specialist in creating and innovating products that are better at the last minute. In fact, you could say that the brand was ahead of its time because more than ever today, people are buying at the last minute and are savvy about how to buy at the last minute. And we believe we're there and we have products which meet that demand. We want to be able to empower our customers' spontaneity and need for enjoyment in what are kind of tough recessionary times right now. In fact, we believe we can make the unattainable attainable. The market and customers' expectations have changed dramatically over the last 13 years. Buying online is now the norm, whereas certainly 13 years ago it wasn't. Competition is fierce, discounts are bigger, and delivering a unique proposition and creating a difference is much harder than it used to be. So we need to stand for something in amongst a very busy marketplace. Consumers also continue to change and they're very demanding. They want excellence, they want value. They're internet savvy, they're looking around, looking at different sources and comparing. Therefore, we need to be confident in what we stand for, but also surprise them in the experience that we give them. So there is an economic argument here of there is a certain amount of supply of hotels and hotel rooms. They're not always filled. It's a demand and supply argument. And the successful relationships that we've held over the last 13 years with our suppliers have allowed us to work with them and help us fill those rooms at relevant times. And so economically, times are good, times are bad, but there are still hotels, there are still hotel rooms, and we still help those hotels 13 years on from today. So our business has had to change and respond. You could say that we started up, we were a bit of a rebellious teenager, but now we've grown up and we're into young adulthood. We've grown up, we've moved out of the UK, we're now in France, in Germany, Italy, Spain, and we have more than 3,000 people working on our group worldwide, and we're very proud of the progression we've made. You know, competition has increased, market has changed, customers challenged us, but one thing we believe strongly in is the relationship with our customer, but equally the relationship with our supplier. The relationship with our supplier helps us provide great value and a great experience to our customers ultimately. And in fact, we can trace back many of our relationships with suppliers back to 13 years. In fact, whether it's a global relationship with a company like Hilton, or indeed relationships with companies like Radisson Edwardian here in London. And that business model works because we respect and value what our suppliers do for us. And in that economic argument of demand and supply, we know where we can add value to them and at what time. It's not that we demand it of them, it's that we know where we fit. And being clear about that position that we're in as a last-minute specialist helps us. In our infancy and at times in that teenage growth that we had, I think we spread ourselves a little thinly. But now we're going back to making sure that that brand heritage, that real clarity on last-minuteness is very clear to us, clear to our suppliers and clear to our customers. In a way, we're democratizing luxury, allowing people to access that at the right times. And we all know that that's not always available 24/7, but it is available at certain times, and that allows our customers to buy it. And there's no greater example than that than our top secret hotel product. That allows customers to buy a great 4 or 5-star property at a fantastic price, but they don't know what the hotel is until they've completed the product. I mean, who would have thought 13 years ago that you would have bought a hotel room or bought a hotel stay without knowing what the hotel was? People would have said you were crazy. But here we are 13 years on with a fantastically successful product like that because people trust us and they trust that experience that we give them, and that's why we're still here, still growing 13 years on. You know, our company culture is unique. I mean, in politics, people talk around, does their blood run blue or red? But in this company, it runs pink. And it really is an extraordinary culture of people being very proud of working for this brand. And in fact, we have a new advertising campaign right now which talks about being proud. And we've run a social media campaign which has people sending in photographs of themselves in prouding positions. The first people to send in photographs were our own employees, prouding themselves with their children in places where they've been on holiday or in the office. And they're incredibly proud to work here. So you do get a sense that people enjoy being here. And when you see that enjoyment, you do get a sense of fun, but pretty intense all at the same time. So what does the future hold for Lastminute.com? Well, we think there's something in it for everyone. We believe that purchasing leisure activities, holidays, getaways, hotel stays at the last minute is now part of our DNA, really, the way we live, and that we think we are getting better at doing that and delivering that at great value. In fact, we've done some research, and we called it Living Life at the Last Minute. And we uncovered this unique animal called the social gazumper. Now actually, I think we've all done it, and I'm sure I have too, where you make plans and then at just the very last minute, you decide that you've found something better and you cancel your previous plan. We think life and the environment in which we live in allows our customers, allows people actually to do that far more than they used to. They are very much more connected than they used to be and have great information at their fingertips. We think Lastminute.com is well poised to take advantage of that, but actually give people an opportunity to enjoy themselves, live better lives as a result of that, but do it just at great value.